So Crystal is currently in autopilot, and you can tell that on the screen. The blue lines are where Tesla thinks the pavement markings are, and you can see we're right in there. It also says we're right by a truck, and yes, you can see a truck right there. You can also see the speed. Max at this section is 90. Crystal has set her speed to a max of 100, which she can adjust by the left scroll wheel right there, just under her right hand, and she's adjusting that to 95,
just to show you,
and then up to 100 again. If you spin it fast, it goes 5 kilometers in a spin. If you do it click, click, click slowly through the clicks, it does 1 kilometer at a time. So you've got very, very fine adjustment of your speed. Over here is her actual speed. Now there, she just signaled, and that took us out of lane keeping. You can see that. Now she put it back in lane keeping, and that will turn the signal off as well. So you don't physically have to turn the signal there. You can see somebody's passing us there. We're going 100 right now, so they're going a little bit faster than that. With the speed being 90, that's acceptable. So there we are. As you can see, we're in the beautiful mountains. We're in Alberta still. Banff is in Alberta, and we're approaching Banff. We didn't buy a park pass, so we're not going to stop at Banff or any of the parks along the way. We're just heading on towards Golden, which will be in BC, and that will be our next charging stop. At this charging stop was very interesting because we wanted to listen to the radio, because we're listening to CHFI on TuneIn to find out if somebody's won the big prize, because it's over $50,000 for guessing the 5 voices. So we had to listen to that at 9 o'clock our time here, 11 o'clock in Toronto, and he didn't get it. So it goes up. I think it's 51,000 now. So it's a very it's kind of fun to be able to do those kinds of things, as long as we've got an internet connection. We're in cell range. The Tesla automatically connects on LTE, 3G. I think that's 4G technically, LTE, and so we can listen to TuneIn. We can listen to podcasts. Crystal loves to do the podcasts, and that as we travel along. Now you can see in autopilot, she has to keep her hands on the wheel, and you have to apply slight pressure down, or left or right, as if you were steering. Easy on the corners. The real hard part's on the straightaways. The Tesla thinks, oh, you're not trying to turn. Well, you're going straight. So it's hard to tell the Tesla you're turning, so you have to give it a little bit of pressure. The only thing that I object to, if you can see where it is in between the lanes, it's right smack in the middle. If we're in the right lane, which we are right now, I would prefer it to be a little closer to the right side, a little away from the active passing lane to our left. So give it a 1/3, 2/3 kind of split. It doesn't do that. So you have to accept that. You just have to get used to it. It's not where I would drive, but it is where the Tesla drives, and
those cool things.
if the other vehicle in the adjacent lane does encroach on your lane, it will slow down or move over to avoid it. But other than that, it basically just stays right in the middle. And there again is that beautiful mountain with the snow on it. See how far the snow is coming down. The water levels are very high in all the rivers because of this melt, and because we've had a cool spring. The snow hasn't melted very fast. Crystal was saying in the news today the Yukon is in a heat wave. So strange weather conditions. So everybody drive your electric vehicles, and we'll get rid of one source of CO2 in the atmosphere that's driving this climate change.